There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever.
Moin Freunde und welcome back! Ja, da bin ich wieder. Dieses Jahr. Ganz neu und ganz frisch. Nein, eigentlich nicht. Es ist nicht mal eine Woche zwischen dem letzten Stream, der letztes Jahr war. Okay, I'm sorry. Ich höre auf mit diesen dummen Witzen. Ein neues Jahr ist ja auch nichts Besonderes irgendwann mehr, ne? Also für mich nicht, ne? Haben wir nächstes Jahr wieder ein neues Jahr und dann, ja. Never mind. Wir haben uns ja am Dienstag wieder gesehen.
There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence.
Wart ihr wach bis um 12? I'm being honest, I was not. Ich bin um 6 nach 12 aufgewacht. Hab dann ein bisschen in den Nebel rausgeschaut und hab ein paar bunte Lichter gesehen und dann bin ich wieder eingeschlafen. Also ich habe Neujahr dieses Jahr ziemlich verpennt. Wie weit ihr so? Wart ihr feiern? Oder habt ihr geschossen? Oder was habt ihr gemacht? Erzählt es mir doch gerne. Wir spielen heute, weil zum Special des neuen Jahres hat Genshin Jahr ein neues Update rausgebracht. 5.3. Und wir spielen heute die Story-Quest, wie man unschwer im Titel erkennen konnte. Und ja, ich habe leider ein paar Spoiler gesehen. Natürlich den wichtigsten überhaupt, aber ich lasse mich davon jetzt nicht beeinflussen. Ich habe so lange nichts mehr aus Genshin gesehen, aber jetzt wurde ich gespoilert, natürlich. Nevermind, ich versuche das jetzt nicht so zu ernst zu nehmen und versuche einfach mal zu zocken, ohne dass ich an das Ende denke, dass ich ungefähr erahnen kann. Ich habe da schon extra schnell weggewischt, aber es geht, man kann es ja nicht umsehen. Wenn man einmal sowas vor die Augen bekommen hat, dann kriegt man irgendwas mit. Wir jedenfalls gehen dann zu Mauika. Unsere Pilgerchronik schaut ja mittlerweile auch schon ganz gut aus. Die haben wir, warte, die sehen wir morgen nochmal. Morgen kommt die raus, genau. Da haben wir, also die ist schon mal ziemlich gut vervollständigt. Ich glaube, wir haben noch 4 Punkte offen, genau. Wie gesagt, das Video zu dem kommt morgen. Um 12. Haben wir gut voll. Und im Video morgen wurde uns auch mitgeteilt, dass Mauika uns zu Speakers Chamber bestellt hat. Und schau mal, wie weit es dann jetzt eben ist mit unseren Ancient Name. Ich würde mal sagen, wir fangen an, oder? Machen wir ein ungestelltes Erlebnis, natürlich, bevor uns irgendeine andere Quest oder sonstiges auf den Sack geht. Und dann schauen wir mal, wir sind ja nicht weit weg davon. Darum. I would say, let's go! Ja, es ist übrigens auch der erste Stream mit meinem neuen Arbeitsspeicher. Ich habe jetzt nämlich ganz fancy einen Arbeitsspeicher von 32 GB. Das heißt, dieser Speicher sollte niemals voll werden und ihr sollt keine Lags mehr haben. Ich hatte die letzte Zeit auch keine Lags mehr. Ich hatte auch, als ich aufgenommen habe, keine Lags mehr. Das heißt, everything should be fine by now. Wir sollten einen smoothen Stream haben. Und wir schlafen genüsslich. Schön. Warum schlafen wir? Warum gehen wir ins Bett? Oh. Oh. Ist das etwa das Königsreich Nacht? Hier bin ich hierher gelangt. Eben war ich doch gerade... Hey! Diese komischen Kopfschmerzen, die wir immer haben. Die hatten wir, glaube ich, in der Summe das erste Mal. Jetzt dreht sich alles. Ich kann keinen klaren Gedanken fassen. Ich sollte mich wohl zuallererst einmal umsehen. Klar, wir müssen ja mal überall rumgucken. Können wir nicht auch einfach mal flüchten? Hier sehe ich den Nebel. Die Gegend hier hat auch schon mal bessere Tage erlebt. Das heißt dann wohl, dass der Fluss der Elemente in einem noch schlechteren Zustand ist, als er beim letzten Mal war. Schaut schlecht hier aus, ha? Da ist ein Riss. Kann ich da runterfallen? Ich probiere es jetzt mal nicht aus. Ob hier alles normal wird, sobald wir den Abgrund besiegt haben? Und das, obwohl er und das Königreich der Nacht seit mehreren Jahrtausenden immer... Ich weiß es nicht mehr. Ja, konnte soweit nicht lesen. Kennt ihr in Januar in der ersten Staffel dieses komische schwarze Zeug für das Ultraböse? Das, was da läuft, rumfliegt, sieht genauso aus. Fragt jetzt nicht, wie ich darauf komme, aber es schaut genauso aus. Well. Warte, das ist... Da echte... Ich hab verkackt zu lesen, ich weiß, was steht. Moment mal, diese Dinger da unter dem Licht, was sind sie? Menschen, würde ich mal behaupten. Seelen. Die... Ich weiß es nicht, was die da tun. Die nicht weiterkommen. Als ich diese Licht von durchquert habe, hat es sich angefühlt, als wäre mein gesamter Körper zu Eis erstarrt. Sieht so aus, als reiche der Schutz des Herrschers der Nacht nicht bis hier. Kälte und Dunkelheit rauben einem dem Atem und man hört nur das Klagen von Erschöpfung und Schmerz. Wie lange mussten diese Seelen schon Qualen ertragen? Und wann wird es enden? Da ist jemand. Schau mal, wer da ist.
Though our homeland has become a distant memory, the flames of war continue to rage. We have long shed the last of our blood. Stay strong, my soldiers.
Was macht Kapitel hier? Und wovon redet er da?
One day, I will deliver you to the place I promised.
Da ist er von Marika getroffen worden.
Morning, traveler! Did you have a nightmare last night? Paimon could hear you tossing and turning in your sleep. Maybe you're just nervous for the final battle?
So war das ein Traum. Ich kann mich kaum noch daran erinnern. Alles, was passiert ist, scheint so undeutlich. Wenn ich versuche, mich daran zu erinnern, bekomme ich Kopfschmerzen.
Just shake it off, traveler. We're supposed to meet with Moika today.
Glühende Ode der Auferstehung, Kapitel 5, Akt 5. Ja. Marika wird uns da schon weiterhelfen können, hoffentlich. Unbedeutend war es nicht. Aber seit wann ist hier schon was unbedeutend? Was für komische Telepathiekräfte haben wir eigentlich, dass wir immer irgendwie so... Was haben wir als Kind gefüttert bekommen? Jetzt mal for real. Elementarblick, obwohl wir noch irgendwie in dieser Welt überhaupt nicht geboren worden sind. Und mentale Connection zu allem. Was sind wir gefüttert worden?
Too slow.
I see. If all goes well, 3 days should be more than enough to forge the name. You won't need to push back the plan.
Thank you. I'd say the sooner you can finish it, the better. I still need to announce the matter to everyone.
Don't worry. We should only need half a day. The Traveler has been in Natlan a while now. The Pilgrim's Chronicle should have enough records of her adventures.
Come in.
Hey, Moika! Oh, Shilonen and St. Lolly are here too! Hello!
We were just talking about you. I invited you here for 2 reasons. First, there's the Traveler's ancient name, which is ready to be forged.
Oh yeah! You need the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right? The device the Lord of the Night gave us?
Ich hab's dir gleich mitgebracht.
Perfect. Could I take a look?
Sure.
Yep. Well, it looks good. This is definitely enough to work with. Usually the first step in forging an ancient name is performing a ceremony to extract memories from the ley lines. But since the Lord of the Night gave us this record, we can skip that part. Still, I've never used something like this before. This is an entirely new material for me, so I need to look into how the process might change.
I'll help you. My knowledge on the Lord of the Night and the Wyab might come in handy.
That brings me to the second matter. As you already know, once your ancient name is complete, we need to venture into the deepest part of the Night Kingdom. That will happen in 3 days' time.
3 days? So soon?
Das sollte kein Problem sein. Ich fange an, alles vorzubereiten.
Wait, but,
Was ist los?
You're worried about the Traveler, aren't you?
well, Paimon gave it a lot of thought, and Paimon's not very good at thinking or fighting to begin with. It's just,
Schön, dass du es zugibst.
this plan could save countless lives. Paimon understands why people would want to be a part of something so important. But all this time, Paimon has barely left the Traveler's side. Not to mention, we all know this will be a super dangerous mission.
Hab Vertrauen. Bitte. Wir müssen das machen. Okay?
That's right. And as long as we win, the Ode of Resurrection will return us to this land.
Und ich komme ganz sicher wieder.
The Night Kingdom is a realm of souls and memories, where mental fortitude outweighs physical strength. All in Natlan are resolved to win this war. The sacred flame will connect us to their fighting spirit. We will do whatever it takes to win. So if you want to contribute, just cheer us on, alongside all the people of Natlan. For the Traveler, I'm sure your words of encouragement are among the most important.
The most important? Really?
Wird es immer, also wird es so sein, als wären wir immer noch, als wären wir noch immer
That's
zusammen,
right.
okay?
Overcoming dangers side by side, just like always. All right, it's decided. Paimon will cheer the loudest out of everyone in Natlan.
It's less
Schreiben
about
ist doch gut.
volume and more about mental focus. But I get it. You're just trying to show how much you care.
Of course, this all depends on the successful completion of the ancient name. Otherwise, the Traveler will not join me. That is the condition.
Don't worry. I swear on the honor of my tribe, I will not fail. I know how important this is.
There's no time to lose. Let's go.
All right, everyone. When we meet again, it will be to deliver the ancient name.
Good luck, you two. Three days, huh? What should we do in the meantime? We know you're still rebuilding, so is there anything we can do to help?
From what I've heard, the two of you have helped more than enough. You should take a well-deserved rest. Even if there are stray abyss monsters out there, our warriors can handle them. Don't worry.
Ausruhen ist einfach nicht mein Ding.
Exactly! We can't take a break. We're adventurers. We gotta live up to the name. We still have a long journey ahead of us and so many places to go. The battle in 3 days is just another part of our adventure.
I see. In that case, just do what you think is best.
Und du?
This final battle is extremely important to me. The culmination of my life's work. Still, I think you've got the right idea. I'm also going to follow my heart. I plan on using these 3 days to calm my mind and work on a painting.
Sweet.
Oh, you know how to paint?
I just learned, actually. I hear it takes a lot of practice to get any good. It could be anything, though. What I really enjoy is the process of getting better at something through practice. It's how I relax. Of course, that's only when I have the time. I'm usually too busy.
So that's how you relax. Well, it definitely seems like your style.
Dann lassen wir dich mal in Ruhe.
All right. Let's go our separate ways for now.
So, if Moika relaxes by working really hard at something, that basically means she never takes a break, right? Wow, she's definitely something else. Oh, hello! Sorry, Moika's not here right now.
Ne?
There you are.
Da. Wer kommt denn da angerannt?
We made it!
Warum seid ihr so außer Atem? Stimmt was nicht?
Other than our plan almost falling through, nothing at all. The preparations took longer than expected. We were so worried we wouldn't make it before you left on your next big adventure.
Well, if you hadn't overslept...
Details! Anyway, come on. Let's go to the people of the springs.
Hold on, tell us what's going on first.
Werden sie nicht.
Oh yeah. Jumped the gun a bit there, didn't I? Basically, we know about your super important mission coming up, and we want to give you a proper send-off.
Du hast es auch noch, dass für dich sterben.
Before the pilgrimage, we usually hold a huge feast. All you can eat, with meat by the tableful.
Ooh, all you can eat?
I knew that would pique your interest, Paimon. You can eat to your heart's content. You won't want to miss out, I promise. Of course, there's not just meat, but also all kinds of fruit, vegetables, desserts, drinks, you name it. You won't be disappointed.
That sounds amazing! We're in!
Hast du nicht eben noch gesagt, wir müssen unseren Abenteuerruf gerecht werden?
Well, the best adventurers know how to go with the flow, right?
Good point.
Plus, it sounds like this feast is in your honor. If you don't show up, everyone's hard work will be for nothing. It's our fault for not telling you earlier, so it's okay if you can't make it. Still, if you're not busy, we'd really like you to be there. It won't take up too much of your time. It'll be super fun. Plus, all our friends will be there.
Ein Mordsgaudi, ja, das heißt so einiges. Verstehen das überhaupt alle? Das ist eigentlich bayerisch-österreichisch. Verstehen das alle? Ich denke, der Zusammenhang ist logisch. Also gut, geh mal.
Yes, let's go eat. Huh? What's the holdup, traveler?
Wir könnten doch mal
Did
Wika
you
einladen.
think of something? Huh? Isn't she painting? Is that okay? It's not like we prepared anything fancy.
Well, I definitely wasn't expecting that suggestion. She's the Archon, after all. Maybe it's not our place. But we might as well extend the invitation. The Archon is about to fight for us with everything she has. This feast is in her honor, too.
Then who's gonna be the one to invite her?
All of us, of course.
Claro. Mein Mauike hat doch alle lieb. Kann ich von hier aus dahin? Ich glaub nicht. Ich check grad gar nicht mehr gerade wohin müssen. Ich hab's vergessen. Aber Mauika ist trotz Archons ein sehr familiärer Mensch. Hä? Kommt das auch hin? Okay, ich check's gerade nicht. Das wird schon passen. Nee, schon. Ich hätte mir auch den Weg zeigen lassen können. Ach, da ist eine Tür. Ach so.
Come in.
Renn spaziert. Sweet.
Oh, it's you four. Is there something you need?
We're here to invite you to the people of the springs for a feast.
Ah, I see. This is a special kind of feast, isn't it?
Exactly. It's a tradition to hold a feast before battle. We couldn't miss out on this opportunity. It's our way of cheering you on.
Plus, I always wanted to do something to thank you for saving me from the Night Kingdom.
That was my duty. Besides, it's all in the past now. You don't owe me anything. Although, this feast does sound rather interesting.
So you'll come?
Of course. No need to notify Amina in advance. I'll just surprise her. You don't need to turn this into some kind of grand banquet on my account. I'll try my best to attend as an ordinary person, not an Archon.
Sag ich doch.
It's not like you're the type to pull rank or something.
True, but my presence changes the way people act. I just don't want to spoil the fun. A lot of things can change once an Archon is involved. A barbecue is best fresh off the grill. And still, people will insist on waiting for me to eat first.
Oh, yeah, Paimon can see that.
Don't worry, I'll jump in if that happens. I can throw manners to the wind, no problem.
Sweet!
No need, I can take care of it. Anyway, thank you for inviting me. It really means a lot.
Hast du das dann gemeldet, ha?
I don't need to finish it. I enjoy the process, but now there's something more interesting to do.
Great.
Then let's go together. The main dish should be ready soon.
Oh, haben wir die Vorspeise verpasst? Sweet, sweet.
Too slow.
Auf to the people of the brain. Ja, die Stammschronik ist, glaube ich, nicht so lange her, als wir die gemacht haben. Aber wenn man laut chronologisch geht, wie das rausgekommen ist es schon ein ganzes Weilchen her, als wir das letzte Mal da waren. So.
Quit following me.
Let's go. Bin nicht so weit geflogen, wie ich geglaubt habe. Deswegen funktioniert die Abkürzung nicht. Das wäre so gut. So weit ist jetzt ein bisschen lächerlich. Alright, was kann man hier eigentlich holen? Wir waren da zwar im... Oh, Instrumente, eine Ukulele und ein Jam-Jam-Trommel. That's actually interesting. Also wenn man sowas kann, irgendwie damit dann richtig geile Sachen zu spielen, dann ist das, glaube ich, voll ein Ding. Ich kann sowas nicht.
Too slow.
Und nothing for me. Kann man bei dir auch was machen? Schade. Wäre cool, wenn der wirklich so schreibt. Da muss man sich ja noch mehr Tracks ausdenken, welche die man nicht so finden kann. Oh, das Knietsch ist auch da. How lovely. Hallo Knietsch, hast du dein komisches Haustier bitte nicht dabei? Knietsch hat schon wieder keine Stimme mehr. Warum hat er keine Stimme mehr in den Story-Quests? Alles klar, Amina, noch eine Lieferung.
Ugh, you're kidding. Another one?
Wenigstens hat Kachina ihre Stimme wieder. Genau wie die anderen. Sie haben von ihm Fest gehört und wollten auch etwas beisteuern.
But this is just a small send-off. What are we going to do with all this stuff? Then again, I understand where they're coming from. I'll deal with it. What a headache. If this continues, half of this stuff's gonna go bad before we get to it. Huh? You're here already? And you even brought the Archon? What are you doing here?
Oh mein Gott, warum sieht das so gruselig aus, wenn sie lächelt? Damn, that's creepy. Stop it.
We invited her. She agreed to come as a surprise guest.
Surprise is putting it lightly. Sorry. I'm happy you're here. It's just...
No apology necessary. What's going on?
Well, I started spreading the word about the send-off, just around the area like usual. A lot of people are still busy repairing their homes, so I didn't think many people would come. But the turnout has been overwhelming. Not to mention, we've received a small mountain of deliveries. There's no way we can use all this stuff.
Oh, shit.
That's our star Outlander's popularity for ya.
Ach, du erinnerst dich also an diesen Spitznamen. Stern aus der Ferne. Wann haben wir denn den Spitznamen bekommen? Ich erinnere mich nicht mehr. Also ja, das ist generell ein Ding. Wir sind der Stern aus der Ferne, ne? Weil wir ja so wie so einen Stern angefletzt bekommen sind. Aber ich wusste gar nicht, dass der Spitzname über Teyvat der verbreitet ist. Ach, du erinnerst dich also daran, ha?
You're saying everyone's here because of us? Yep. The news about your impending mission with the Pyro Archon has spread all over Nutland. Plus, you were amazing in the recent battle. A lot of people are here just to thank you, or wish you good luck.
Ach du Scheiße.
Basically, this whole thing is happening because so many people wanted to see you.
Aber dass du mit dem Aachen auftauchst, das hatten wir nicht erwartet. Jo, das war meine Idee, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Malika and the Traveler are in this together. They both deserve a celebration. Well, this is the perfect excuse to throw an even bigger party. All this extra stuff was gonna go to waste anyway.
No need to go to all that trouble on my account. That's not why I'm here. Besides, with so much of our nation in ruins, resources are still scarce. This extra spending for my sake is the last thing we need.
That's true. Party planning isn't easy. I can handle the big picture, but I'm not used to dealing with the finer details. That was always Auntie Atea's job.
Auntie Atea, ja. Aber die ist ja eigentlich schon so ziemlich auf die Quest nicht mehr. Netgang-Quest nicht mehr bei uns, ne?
Sorry. I'm just feeling a bit in over my head. Oh, speaking of Atea, how is she? Is she feeling any better?
Hä, ich dachte, sie ist gestorben. Oh, das hat Palmion gar nicht mitbekommen.
Oh.
Ja, richtig. Hups.
Actually, there's something we haven't told you.
Ach, wissen wir das beide nicht?
Auntie Atea passed away not long after the attack on our tribe.
Ach, wir wissen... Weiß das nur der Spieler? Weiß der Traveler es gar nicht? Oh.
What?
Oh.
When you brought me her talisman, I knew her end was near. Luckily, I got the chance to see her one last time. She was a hero to the very end. Even though her body was at its breaking point, she showed no pain or sorrow. In her final moments, her thoughts were entirely with her tribe and her people. Gatherings like this remind me of her and the parties she loved to organize. So I decided to attend in her memory.
Du wusstest es also schon, ne? Sogar wir wussten es, nur du nicht. Nur ihr zwei nicht.
We didn't mean to hide anything from you. It's just, there was never a good time to bring it up.
Cheer up, everyone. Auntie Atea wouldn't want us to remember her with tears. Parties like this were her specialty. But now, it's up to us to carry on her legacy. So we can't let her down. Believe me, she has high standards.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So, come on, let's get to work, everyone. Oh, Chief Amina and our guests of honor excluded. Kachina can each time to go.
Wait, you don't have to drag me.
Ja, sweet. Freilich rennt er nicht, das wäre nicht üblich.
Amina, you mentioned something about a surplus of supplies. I may have a solution. First, invite anyone who comes to deliver supplies to stay for the gathering. If it's a caravan, ask them to extend an invitation to the sender as well. Make it clear in the invitation that anyone is welcome to attend, but you're no longer accepting donations. In addition, all leftover supplies will be purchased by the speaker's chamber, sorted, and donated to the appropriate areas.
That would be such a big help, Archon. Thank you. I'll get on it right away. Amazing plan, Malika. It was clear, concise, and organized. But, weren't you trying to keep this small?
I don't mind increasing the size of the gathering, I just didn't want it to be because of me. My approach to problem solving is always the same. Different solutions lead to different outcomes. The method may change, but the right choice is always grounded in logic and reason.
Whoa. Hana feels like she just learned a thing or two. Well, should we take a walk while everyone finishes the preparations?
Nee, dann sind wir jetzt hier Ehrengäste, ne?
Sounds good. A casual stroll can be hard to come by. Let's go.
Dann gehen wir... Oh, Chaska ist da und... Der noch...
Cry louder.
Stark, falscher Knopf gedrückt. Und der andere kleine Zwerg, ich weiß nicht mehr, wie sie heißt. Er? Ich weiß auch nicht mehr das Geschlecht. Oh mein Gott. Hallo, Jansson, right. Hallo zusammen. Und sie hat auch keine Stimme. Ja? Ach, keine Ahnung. Entschuldigung, dass ihr warten müsst. Wir sind doch noch mitten... Wir sind noch mit dem Aufbau beschäftigt. Hab ich nicht gesagt, du darfst Pause machen? Komm schon, das ist die letzte Etappe und danach gibt es ein Festmahl.
Yes, Coach.
Wenigstens hat es High eine Stimme. Die Arbeit ist fast erledigt, aber ich habe dabei viel mehr Leuten mit dem Abgrundkorrosionssyndrom gefunden, als ich erwartet habe. Ja, das haben wir in Zwischenkapitel gemacht, ne? Deshalb habe ich Patientenakten zusammengestellt und helfe ihnen dabei, die Halluzination loszuwerden. Dank Capitano haben wir zudem den Trank der Klarheit für die schwersten Fälle.
I heard about your efforts. The Speaker's Chamber can take it from here. It's more effective to have a focused task force, and the Speaker's Chamber can contact the Fatui directly for more doses.
Sind die Ärzte in der Arena nicht überbelastet?
The worst is over, so it should be fine. I'll confirm it myself later. I'll be in touch with next steps. I just need you to compile all existing patient records to ease the transition.
Verstanden, Aaron. Aber ich würde gern weiterhin bei der Behandlung helfen. Ich darf all das, was ich gelernt habe, nicht einfach ungenutzt lassen.
Wow, that's so responsible of you.
Ja. Immerhin, Wissen bedeutet Macht. Dreh aus, ja. Leider kann man auch Macht haben, ohne irgendetwas zu wissen. Schau dir die Menschheit an. Chaska ist weiter unten. Chaska ist da. Chaska! Hello!
Chaska?
Hello, Archon. I'm, fishing.
Ja, du hörst dich ein bisschen sad an.
Oh, doesn't look like the fish are biting today.
Yeah,
You're right.
it's okay. You don't have to walk on eggshells around me. I know you can tell I'm not really trying to fish, but gazing at the water puts me at ease.
I went to visit your parents, Chaska. Of course, I could only offer a few simple condolences.
You helped a lot, actually. My mom has been doing better since your visit. I've always been grateful to my parents for taking me in, but now I have an even deeper sense of responsibility. I'll never be able to replace Koichi, but I will do everything in my power to pull them out of their loneliness and despair.
That's exactly what your mother is worried about. She doesn't want you to push yourself to make up for their loss. After all, it's your loss too. Grief is not something that can be measured against others. You don't need to make amends, Chaska. Your loss is a tragedy, not a debt. In any case, they've always loved both of you. There's no need for you to become Koichi when they love you just for yourself.
Yeah, don't put too much pressure on yourself.
Thank you, everyone. Sounds like I owe my parents a conversation.
Ja. Und da haben wir festgestellt, bist du gar nicht so gut drin, ne? Quit
following me.
Na? Sag, du hast dein Haus zu Hause gelassen. Auf dieser Schachtel fehlt das Etikett. Oh, YouTube. Was gibt's?
Nothing. We're just taking a look around.
Was hast du so betrieben? Naja, und da alle mit dem Wiederaufbau der Stimme beschäftigt sind, gibt es gerade nicht viel zu tun. Sorry, Jäger. Also der Pirate Archon hat mir eine spezielle Aufgabe betrieben.
Oh, really?
That's a bit of an exaggeration. I just asked Kenichi to help identify some of the unknown casualties from the battle.
Ah.
The fighting consumed all of Natlan. Countless humans and Saurians were dragged into the conflict. So a lot of investigative work is required to confirm their identities.
Wie ein Detektiv muss ich aus kleinsten Details ihre Gewohnheit ableiten und Beweise finden, die auf ihre Identität schließen lassen. Na, hört sich doch mal was mit an, mit dem du dich gut beschäftigen kannst, oder? Es ist eine knifflige Aufgabe, wir haben alle einen Grund weiterzumachen.
Because Natlan's heroes deserve to be remembered, right?
Exactly. That is how we, as the living, respect our heroes and the values of their lives. So let me know if you need extra help, Kenichi.
Im Moment komme ich zurecht. Die Unterstützung wird mehr bei den Trupps gebraucht, die nach den Gefallenen suchen. Je mehr Zeit vergeht, umso schwieriger wird es, sie zu identifizieren.
Understood. Thank you for your hard work.
Ich tue nur meine Pflicht. Ja, freilich.
Hey, looks like the food is almost ready. Let's head over. Paimon can't wait to feast. Oh, but if there are still people you want to see, that's okay. We can head over later too.
Haben wir noch ein paar Leute da? Aurora und Katrina können wir noch mit quatschen. Oh, wir gehen definitiv zu Aurora. This direction. Hello.
Oh,
Na, wie
Mother
geht's?
Granny, Archon. I swear, I've been on my best behavior recently.
Wie süß.
Paimon knows it's just how you talk, but you've got to realize how suspicious that sounds, right?
I am curious, though. Are you still working with the captain?
No, I don't have a reason to follow him anymore. So my life is back to normal. Growing vegetables, raising aphids. Well, maybe not completely normal. I'm still keeping tabs on the situation in the Night Kingdom. The ley lines are in a bad state.
We plan on bringing that to an end.
I know. You and other Granny, right?
Other Granny.
You're going to become great heroes. And the most I can do is weave a scroll of your deeds.
Das ist doch auch was, oder?
Oh, you know how to do that?
Most people from my tribe know the art, but I'm not very good. I can never seem to empty my mind. We commemorate the deeds of others as a form of inspiration. But rather than waiting for someone else to be inspired, isn't it faster to just take things into your own hands?
Durchaus.
Well, there are always things we can't do on our own.
I wouldn't phrase it quite like that, but Paimon's not wrong. Time will give you an answer. I know how you feel, Auroron. It took me a long time to find my place in the world. I'm more mature now, but that passion, that drive to prove myself, I miss it sometimes. Maybe you'll change in the future, but you can still be proud of who you are now.
You're saying I need to live in the present?
Mach einfach, was du für richtig hältst.
Thank you, Archon. That's what I've always tried to do.
Excuse me, was mit mir? Okay. Katrina ist irgendwo da drüben.
Fresh cold drinks. Or hot if you want.
Quit following me.
Milani, it's almost time for the feast. Maybe we should send the drinks out first. There's a bunch of guests here already. Yup. I'm making the juice as we speak. Oh, right, ice. Huh? Oh, you scared me. Sorry, we're a little busy in the kitchen right now. But the food is almost ready. Ahow! Get out of the ice bucket!
Natürlich ist er da. Ich hatte gehofft, er hat ihn zu Hause gelassen.
The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahulahow, will not tolerate this stifling hut! We seek a cool place of repose. This bucket suits our taste.
Aber der hat eine Stimme, aber Kenichi nicht. Was ist denn das? Ich check das nicht. Darum dann nicht alle eine Voiceline haben. Well, auf seine nervige Stimme hätte ich verzichten können.
Oh, great. Now we can't use any of this ice. Hey! This is your mess! Get back here! Kachina, Ahow is on the run. Help me catch him. Okay. Sorry, I gotta help with Ahow.
As usual, Ahow brings chaos wherever he goes.
Lively, isn't it?
Er ist nervig.
Leave this to me, Kachina.
Kannst du ihn irgendwie schnell einfangen?
What is this? Who dares lay a hand on the almighty... Mawika!
Halt! Geil.
I got him, Mualani.
Expert Ahau wrangling, Archon? Thank you.
You shall utter our name with more reverence, or we shall... or I'll get Kanich to ask you to apologize.
Gar nicht mehr so mächtig, ha?
Some Dragon Lord you are if you need your servant to protect you.
Ahau ruined an entire bucket of ice. We have others, but still, that was not cool. How should he be punished, Archon?
Können wir ihn irgendwo an irgendwie so einen Dachbalken hängen? So mit dem Schwanz festknoten oder so? Und am besten noch den Mund tapen? Ist ja so irgendwie so wie bei Asterix und Obelix, dieser Bade oder wie auch immer, was auch immer der sich bezeichnet, der kann nicht singen.
Let me think. Seems like you could use some extra hands around here. How? Help out in the kitchen.
What? The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahulahau, shall not be reduced to a menial kitchen laborer!
I wasn't asking.
Understood.
Kaum ist es Mawika schon zieht's, ha? Idiot.
Ahau, you have to learn to be good at some point.
Ja.
Well, hop to it. There's a pile of vegetables with your name on it. You need to wash every leaf.
Help! Someone save me!
Sicher nicht. Dein Diener gleich zweimal nicht. So, haben wir alle? Ja. Schon. Dann können wir zum Essen gehen, damit Pamion nicht noch länger hungern muss.
Too slow. Squall and fury.
So full. I'm practically a blubber beast.
Well, what's that?
A creature from Fontaine with a super round belly. You've never seen a picture of one?
Ich glaube, ich weiß, was du
Oh,
meinst.
it sounds so cute.
Musst du kurz nachdenken.
Paimon can vouch for their cuteness. You can pat their belly and I'll even join in.
Ja. Jetzt check ich. Ja. Diese Robben, ne? Die sind schon süß. Die sind total knuddelig. Richtig knuddelig. Also sowas hätte man, glaube ich, auch gerne als Haustier. Ich glaube, die wären auch so ein bisschen flauschig. Weil Räume haben ja schon Fell. Ist halt nur nass, ne? Das erinnert mich an meine Saurier-Gefährtin Emilia. Sie war zwar nicht der klügste Saurier, aber sie war unglaublich tapfer. Wenn sie nichts zu tun hatte, lag sie still im Dorf herum, ohne einen Mucks von sich zu geben, selbst wenn jemand sie anrempelt. Besucher hielten sie manchmal für bewusstlos. Aber wenn wir etwas unternommen haben, war sie wie ausgewechselt. Als sie noch klein war, haben sie auf viele Abenteuer mitgenommen. Aber Saurier wachsen viel schneller als Menschen. Bald war sie es, die mich überall hinschleppen wollte.
Wow, she must have been a great fighter to keep up with you.
Ja, sie war echt zäh. Varesa hat mir erzählt, dass sie in der letzten Schlacht fantastisch gekämpft hat. Musste die Arena verteidigen, also hatte ich keine Gelegenheit, sie ein letztes Mal zu sehen. Es war eine notwendige Entscheidung, aber es fiel mir schwer, das zu akzeptieren. Oh nein, ist sie tot? Tut mir leid, ich wollte die Stimmung nicht runterziehen. Ich komme gleich zum Punkt. In den letzten Nächten erschien sie mir in meinen Träumen. Es fühlt sich so echt an, als wäre sie wirklich da gewesen. Sie hat mich auf ihren Rücken getragen und zusammen sind wir durch das ganze Netland gereist. Und wir waren beide so
Wait,
glücklich.
now that you mention it, I've had dreams of Auntie Atea. She was her typical self, brave and stern, always with that indescribable warmth. I've never had a dream that felt so real. Just like you said, it felt like I actually got to see her again.
So it wasn't just me.
Wait,
Was hast du
you've
geträumt?
had dreams too? Oh, don't tell Paimon you dreamt of your aphids or something.
It wasn't just them. Some of the Gramps and Grannies who looked after me were there too. Growing up, I could always hear a degree of guilt in the way they spoke to me. It's why they never asked anything of me. Why they gave me so much freedom. I never wanted things to be that way. But even in my own dreams, nothing changed. They sounded exactly the same, just like...
The same thing happened to me. I dreamt of Ayo's grandparents.
Na, wer war denn das wieder? Hab ich vergessen.
Ayo?
Ah,
Oh,
Saurier.
right, your Saurian companion. Ayo's grandparents fell to the abyss during the battle, so it's been really hard for him. He's barely been eating. I set up a tent near his home so I could be there for him. And I had a dream that his grandparents came back. I was so happy. In the dream, Ayo seemed like his normal self again. But it was only for a moment, and then I woke up. In real life, Ayo is still struggling. He barely sleeps or eats. But it's all right. I'll be there for him.
Alle haben solche Träume gehabt, sogar ich. Könnte eine Verbindung bestehen?
Traveler? Chaska? Did you two... Oh, sorry, never mind.
When did this become story hour? Still, I have nothing to hide. I dreamt about Koichi. She told me I felt like a completely different person. She said I'm going down the right path, so she doesn't need to pick fights with me anymore. Maybe your dreams felt real, but the Koichi I saw was nothing like her real self. She would never say anything like that to me. It was a dream. Nothing more.
Verzeih, ich hätte das Thema nicht ansprechen sollen.
It's fine. I'm the one being a buzzkill.
Well, what about you, Traveler? Did you have a special dream?
You're kidding. The captain?
Bedeutet das, dass es eine geheime Verbindung zwischen euch gibt?
No, of course not.
Maybe
Vielleicht doch?
the traveler's dream is a different kind of phenomenon.
Ihr wisst ja immer noch nicht so genau, woher wir kommen, aber wenn wir von Netland sind, dann hätten wir in dem gewissen Weise... Netland, Kanaria, hätten wir in dieser gewissen Weise ja eine Verbindung. Aber irgendwie, ich check nicht, von woher wir kommen. Aber ich glaube Kanaria, oder? Ich meine... Unser Bruder ist der Prinz vom Abgrund und wenn dann das, was Kapitel gesagt hat, man so deutet, dann war er eigentlich auch in Kanaria irgendwie sowas Ähnliches auf jeden Fall. Und entweder sind wir dahin gereist und haben uns er hat sich diese Person irgendwie, wobei er hat ja eine Aufzeichnung Emerson, ne, und wir nicht. Das checkt keiner, woher wir kommen. Aber wenn wir von Kanaria sind, dann hätten wir in so dieser Weise eine Verbindung, so wäre es jetzt nicht, ne?
I may know the cause of the dreams. At the end of the battle, I launched a special kind of night war by using the power of the Divine Throne. Its great power allowed the Ode of Resurrection to bring back all casualties, independent of the time of victory or the possession of an ancient name. In addition, the power of the Divine Throne revitalized the souls and memories within the Night Kingdom, allowing them to take the form of their past selves. Even after the battle, that effect still lingers. That's why those you lost were able to reappear in your dreams. But I agree with Auroron. The Traveler's dream is likely a different matter.
The shamans of my tribe often receive visions of the future through dreams. Is that what you're suggesting?
Yes, exactly.
So, the Traveler saw the captain's future?
It's still unclear, but Granny taught me how to interpret dreams. Would it be okay if I tried to take a look? If I
Ja.
can observe your soul, I can find out the key elements of the dream.
Ja, das erinnert mich irgendwie an
You're
jemanden.
thinking of the Dendro Archon, right? My tribe's power over dreams is nothing compared to that of an Archon. Observing the dreamscape requires a ritual and can only reveal static images. We also need the full cooperation of the dreamer. Otherwise, the process could be used to violate the privacy of others.
I also have a fairly good understanding of the ritual. What do you say, Traveler? Should we start the preparations?
Ich bin auf jeden Fall sehr neugierig, was der Captain auf sich hat. Ich möchte wissen, was sein Ziel ist.
Then I'll start getting ready. We'll carry out the ceremony somewhere else.
Wow. Was wir hier alles machen, wollten wir nicht eigentlich feiern? Ja, well, genau, das mit dem Feiern, das kennen wir ja nicht. Ausruhen, Igitt, was ist das?
Quit following me.
So.
I never knew you could make it this way. This formula is new to me.
Your granny never taught you about incense making?
No. She usually just lists off the ingredients and tells me to follow the formula.
Then you still have a lot to learn from her. All right, we're ready, Traveler. Once you head inside, you'll fall into a brief sleep. Auroron will interpret the dreamscape, but you won't feel a thing.
That's right. Everything's all set.
Okay.
So, you just need to take a nap? Sounds easy enough.
Bis später. Feiern. Hört sich verwundert an.
Here, have some water. It'll help to clear your head.
You're awake already, Traveler? That was fast.
Fühlt sich an, als wäre es nur ein paar Minuten gewesen.
It was enough. What did you learn, Auroron?
The person next to the captain. I've seen him before. He was the one who tried to possess me back at the ruin.
Huh? It was him? Guthred, right? The military doctor?
So you know that name too?
Yeah, the captain told us about him when we were helping Eon-san. He was the one who developed the draft of lucidity, a drug that could help people with hallucinations.
I see. After the battle, I returned to my tribe and began searching through our records of the catastrophe 500 years ago. Even though my encounter with him was brief, I managed to track down some information. The record said he was cold and decisive. Like the captain, he was formidable in battle, but the two upheld very different ideas of justice.
So, he didn't have the captain's sense of... honor?
That makes sense. The best partners are those who complement each other.
Wait, if there are records of all this, that must mean the captain was famous in Natlan.
Yes, but unless he brings up his past, few are likely to make the connection between a Fatui harbinger and Thrain, one of Natlan's legendary heroes.
Guthred is also a respected figure in our nation. The story of how he sacrificed himself for Natlan is a pretty famous tribal legend. But there's still something I don't understand. I'm the only one who saw him. You shouldn't be able to dream of someone you've never met. And yet, the figure in your dream looked exactly like him.
I don't think that's a coincidence. I believe what the Traveler saw was Guthred's soul.
But didn't he die hundreds of years ago? There's no way his soul could have survived that long.
Maybe he found his way to the Night Kingdom for a little bit.
No. The Night Kingdom only accepts the souls of Natlan. It's always been that way. The Ruler of Death likely wanted to prevent the Ode of Resurrection from being abused.
When I was with the captain, I could hear something coming from him. Souls that were not his own. I heard voices of sorrow and pain, sometimes faint, sometimes strong.
Wait, are you saying the captain has had Guthred's soul inside of him all along?
That's the part I don't understand. Ordinary people shouldn't be able to carry the souls of others.
Ich bezweifle, dass der Captain ordinary ist. Normal ist er sicher nicht.
It's only possible for me because my situation is unique. And even then, you saw what happened. The Lord of the Night's voice triggers a violent reaction in those with fragmented souls.
Aber der Captain zeigt keinerlei Reaktion.
I even checked his soul myself. It's resilient, radiant, and entirely in one piece.
Maybe it has something to do with Guthrid then.
It's very possible. It's still too early to tell, but the continued existence of Guthrid's soul is likely the key to figuring out the captain's true intentions.
I agree.
The captain never revealed anything to you? The two of you worked together for quite some time.
No, he rarely talked about himself. We were united in our efforts to save Natlan, but it never went beyond that.
Let's come back to this later. One final step, and we save Natlan for good. That must be our focus. I'll tell the officials at the speaker's chamber to monitor the captain. Nevertheless, I doubt his goal will interfere with our plan.
Yeah, he's definitely up to something. But there are far more important things for Paimon to worry about. Like if Paimon had to rate her level of worry, the captain gets maybe 50 points. But considering the final battle, you two get at least 2,000!
Was für eine Skala benutzt du?
In any case, conjecture will only get us so far. It might be more useful for you to ask the captain directly, Auroron. With any luck, he might just tell you the truth.
Huh? Me?
Ja.
Don't tell me you haven't noticed his respect for you. The first of the Fatui Harbingers doesn't work with just anyone. Fortune favors the bold. So if you ask me, posing the question directly is the wiser choice.
I'm not so sure, but I'll give it a try.
Good. Das reicht.
All right, let's head back and enjoy the party.
Okay. Let's just do that. Der ist strange. Ja, das andere Genshin. Wie viele Fragen lassen wir uns hier offen stehen? Wenn das am Ende des Games nicht alles beantwortet wird, dann schrei ich.
Thank you so much for coming, everyone! As this gathering comes to a close, let's hear it for the Pyro Archon and the Traveler one last time!
Good luck.
You've got this!
For Natlan!
Thank you, everyone. Today has meant so much to me. It's been a long time since I had the chance to truly relax.
Yeah, today was great.
Vielen Dank euch allen.
Well, that concludes the send-off. Everyone is free to go. Any volunteers willing to stick around for cleanup, follow me!
Oh, I'm in.
Ja, du sowieso, huh?
All right, I'm gonna head back to the stadium. I'm sure there's a lot of work to make up at the speaker's chamber.
Wait, what happened to taking a break?
There is no break from the responsibilities of an Archon. Anyone else heading to the stadium? We can go together.
Yeah, I'll come. There's a few things I want to pick up before I head home. No one really needs a peacemaker right now, so I think I'll spend some time with my parents.
Okay, see you soon!
Time for me to head back too. Oh, wait. I should stop by Aoife's place first. I need to make sure he's taking care of my radishes.
Of course you do. Well, safe travels.
Mach mich ja auch auf den Weg. Lebt wohl alle
Oh,
miteinander.
wait! Paimon wanted to ask something. Where was the Hal this whole time?
Aha, ist nicht gerade ein Partylöwe. Sei denn, du legst bei Partys mehr Wert auf Beleidigungen als auf Snacks. Also hast du im Hausarrest verpasst?
What goes around comes around.
Sweet. Hat er verdient. Ich werde auch aufbrechen. Viel Glück mit deinem antiken Namen. Ja, thank you. Ich weiß nicht, ob dir das bewusst ist, aber der erste Träger deines Namens zu sein, zählt in Natlan zu den größten Ehren. Damit geht eine Menge Verantwortung einher. Bestimmt werden deine Taten über Generationen in Ehren gehalten. Ich glaube an dich. Thanks a lot.
Well,
Ja,
I guess I should head out too. It's gonna be super late by the time I get back.
Ja, du musst ungefähr auf die andere Seite der Map. Also vom ersten Gebiet. Das rausgekommen
I
ist,
think
ja.
I'll go see Shilonin. She's probably done with your ancient name by now. I can check for you.
So schnell?
Yeah, Shilonen is an amazing engraver. She usually works really fast. But your ancient name is a special case, so I can't say for sure. Well, we also don't have anything to do, so why don't we go together?
Klingt gut, diese Zeit allein loszuziehen ist ziemlich gefährlich, ne?
It's okay. I'm not alone. Turbo Twirly's with me. Still,
stimmt.
if you want to check on the progress, we should definitely go together. Getting an ancient name is such a special moment. Woo! Let's go!
Wow. Aha.
Help! Someone save me!
Du schläfst doch heute Nacht drinnen. Ja, du gehst heute nimmer heim. Du pennst da. Das, wo geht's hier hin? Warte, wem folgen wir? Er ist hier im Stamm, da oben ist doch die Arena. Okay. Why not? Oh, he's sitting there. Ups, ein Flughund. Zumindest so was ähnliches. Süß.
Hey, remember when you first arrived in Natland? It was still light out, and we traveled on this road together.
Das stimmt, ja.
It was
Hast
the
uns zur
day
Arena
before the
gebracht.
pilgrimage, and we met up with Kanich and Mualani.
I remember very well.
Feels like it was just yesterday.
Wir haben so viele Abenteuer erlebt.
Yeah, you saved me from the Night Kingdom, you helped us win that battle against the Abyss, and the final battle is just around the corner.
Wir haben dich in die Schlacht geschickt. Jetzt bist du in der Reihe, mich loszuschicken.
Huh? Oh, yeah. You're right. I was so nervous the night before the pilgrimage, but your words of encouragement made me feel a lot better. I slept so well that night, and earned the best score I've ever had in the pilgrimage. So, if you're nervous, traveler, maybe I can encourage you this time. I've learned so much from you, but I doubt I can return the favor.
That's alright. Keine Sorge, ich bin nicht nervös.
I knew it! I really look up to your bravery, traveler. Alright, let's keep going.
Du wirst ja nochmal Nostalgie hochgerufen, oder was? Das ist actually sweet.
Too slow.
Hey, this is where we met Toto, isn't it?
Genau, an den habe ich auch gerade gedacht. Ich habe noch nicht mehr gewusst, wie er hieß.
Yeah, but Toto probably won't be able to come back here for a while.
Why?
During the battle, Toto refused to leave this place. Monsters started closing in and he got really injured. But an amazing doctor saved his life. The doctor said he refused to leave because of his territorial instincts. I have a different idea, though. Toto is a gentle creature. He's not aggressive or territorial. He loves his home and wants to share that with everyone in the area. I don't like conflict or violence either. Toto and I are similar in that way. But we want to protect the things we love from being destroyed. So, we chose to fight. Love is an extremely positive and powerful emotion, but sometimes it comes with pain. That's what my dad always says. Now I finally understand what he meant.
Dumm, Toto, ihr seid wirklich müde.
It's alright.
Mutig. What the
This
fuck?
will all be over soon.
Why was that? Also das war ein anderes Level von verlesen.
The fact that I was born in this era, that I got to meet legendary heroes like you and our Archon, actually makes me feel really lucky. I've always wanted to see what Natlan would be like without the Abyss.
And now, that day is just around the corner. I know you two can win this.
Yeah, it's time to get this over with. We've still got a long journey ahead of us.
Vielen Dank euch beiden. Ich werde alles geben.
Come on, we're almost there.
Bis zum letzten Tropfen Blut. Falls wir sowas noch besitzen. Let's go home.
Wait, that's Hanwi. Hey, Hanwi, what are you doing here? Oh, let me introduce you. This is Aya's mom.
Oh, sweet. Hello.
Oh no, you seem worried. Is something wrong? She left. Come on, let's follow her.
Ja. Das sollten wir. Was ist los?
Quit following me.
Was ist hier leid? Ist das mit Ayo?
She's really freaking out. What's going on?
Ayo?
Oh, it's because of Ayo. Aw, still no change, huh? Poor thing.
Oh, right. You said Ayo's grandparents died in the battle.
Yeah. When the Abyss attacked, Ayo's entire family fought to defend our tribe. Ayo's parents made it through, but his grandparents weren't so lucky. The whole family was really close, and now Ayo barely sleeps or eats. All he wants to do is look for them.
Oh,
Maybe
no.
he thinks his grandparents are still out there somewhere, but there's no bringing them back. Hey, Ayo. It's me. Feeling any better? I brought some steak for you. I know it's your favorite, and it's still warm. Want some?
Oh no!
Nope. It's like he doesn't even know I'm here.
Traveler, doesn't this situation remind you of abyssal corrosion syndrome?
Irgendwie schon.
Huh? What's abyssal corrosion syndrome?
According to the captain, it's a kind of mental disorder that results from abyssal contamination, even after its power has been purified. It can cause hallucinations, mental breakdowns. It's really dangerous.
That does kind of sound like what's happening to Ayo, but I don't think he was contaminated by the Abyss.
It's hard to say for sure. Still, abyssal power was everywhere during the battle. Maybe it affected him indirectly.
It's possible.
Die haben noch ein paar Fläschchen von dem Medikament dabei.
Yeah, that medicine was really effective against the worst cases. Since we don't have any other options, should we give it a try?
Okay. But just a small amount. Since it was developed for humans, it might have a different effect on a Saurian.
Yeah, better safe than sorry.
Sweet. Ayo! Welcome back to
You
life.
okay? I'm so relieved. Thank you so much. That medicine is amazing.
No need to thank
Done
me.
eating, Ayo? Then you should get some rest. You've barely slept these past few days.
Ich finde, der hat ziemlich viel Energie.
Okay. You're full of energy, aren't you? Fine, I won't nag you. Just don't overdo it. Thank you so much, you two. You helped save Ayo.
Wir haben nicht viel getan.
Could you share some of that medicine with me? I want to be able to help someone else if I were to run into a similar situation.
Of course.
You know,
I used to take a lot of things for granted. Growing up, it's easy to think that everything around you will just exist forever.
Ja, nee, leider nicht.
But the battle taught me that very few things in life are permanent. Like this path, for example. It's the same one we walked before, but now the view is completely different. It makes the things we love even more precious. So, I want to do as much as I can to defend my family and friends. So I can actually, that's something I learned from you. You really taught me a lot.
Du lernst einfach super schnell.
Yeah, you're so talented and strong. Practically a star pupil. Really? So you think I'm doing a good job? I've been a good disciple? Or a student? Or,
Wie wär's mit, Freund? Don't cry.
Thank you. I won't let you down. I'll train even harder tomorrow.
Oh god!
Alright, we're not far from the tribe. Let's go. Bye, Io. Bye, Hanwi. Bye, Onpeo.
Bye bye. Yeah. Let's take back home. Back to tribe.
We're here. That was quite the trek. After you visit Shilonin, you should come over for dinner. You can stay the night, too. I'll help my parents get everything ready. We wouldn't want to impose. Let's see how things go with Shilonin first. Totally up to you. You're always welcome. Bye.
Bye bye.
When you think about it, we actually haven't known Katina that long.
Nee.
Our journey in Natland feels like it just started and now it's about to end.
Es gibt noch so viele Orte, die wir nicht gesehen haben.
That's true. We'll just have to add them to the itinerary. Alright, time to go check on our, your ancient name.
Ach, deins, meins. Fast das gleiche. Don't you think? Ne, ich kann schon mal diese Lali sehen.
Oh, it's you two. The party's over, I'm guessing?
Ja,
You knew about that?
surely.
Of course. Everyone in Natlan is rooting for you. Shilonin is working on the last part of your ancient name. It's best not to bother her when she's in the zone. Your name is a special case. There were quite a few headaches along the way, which slowed the progress.
Eigentlich läuft es sowieso schon schneller, als was ich erwartet
I
habe.
told Shilonin if we hurry, we might make it to the feast in time to snag the last round of barbecue. I was just teasing, but she gave it some serious thought, nodded, and really hit the ground running after that. It's like my joke lit a fire under her or something.
Geil.
Sounds like she really wanted that barbecue.
Yeah, it's a favorite in her tribe. I bet she still hasn't realized the feast is already over.
Wait, should we go make some for her then?
Genau, wenn sie sich schon darauf freut.
I appreciate the thought, but there's no need. I can tell what time it is. The light outside is a dead giveaway. Besides, I knew it was a joke, but we were having a serious conversation at the time, so I decided to give a serious response. Well, anyway, I have something more important to show you. Here, take a look.
Oh god! No way!
Wow, it's your ancient name.
Tumaini, a name surfaced from the very bottom of the River of Souls. It means hope.
Oh Lord! Oh mein Gott! Also es passt sehr gut auf jeden Fall. Das, oh mein Gott, ist das sweet. Ich finde das warum finde ich das so heftig? Ich meine, wir haben all mögliche Titel überall bekommen, so, ne? Aber das ist ja schon ein anderes Level. Oh mein Gott. Too money. Hope. So sweet. Auf jeden Fall passt sehr gut, ne? Auf jeden Fall zur Situation. Und sonst so, naja, wir haben immer viel Hoffnung gebracht, ne? Ich meine, wenn wir um die Ecke gekommen sind, vor allem später, als wir schon berühmt waren, das war ein Ding. Oh mein, oh mein. Aus dem tiefen Fluss der Seele. Aha. Krass.
A light to guide us through the darkness, like the stars or the moon. It's a perfect fit.
Also, guiding tue ich hier gar nichts. Ich meine, was mir jetzt vor allem immer so wieder aufgefallen ist, wir sind zwar der Main Character im Spiel, aber in den Quests selber sind wir eigentlich nur Nebencharakter. To be honest. So, wir haben irgendwie immer eine Aufgabe, aber sind nie der Schlüssel, so, weißt du, weil wir ja nicht zu Teyvat gehören. Wir sind eigentlich die ganze Zeit immer irgendwie so ein wichtiger Side-Character. Well.
Amazing. Does this name come with a cool chant like the others?
Of course, but that'll come later. The Traveler is the first bearer of this name. Those words will emerge naturally during her journey.
Ah, sweet.
Once you return triumphant from the battle, I'm sure you will have fully understood why the Lord of the Night chose this name for you.
Alles bereit. Jetzt müssen wir nur noch zuschlagen. Thank you, lad.
Well, getting this name turned out to be easier than Paimon was expecting.
It all came down to the Lord of the Night's power. This situation is the first of its kind. Heck, I doubt we'll ever get a chance like this again.
Imagine receiving that much help from the Lord of the Night only for our most trusted engraver to fail. That would have been so embarrassing for humanity.
Well, success was never a question. You just like to make things seem dramatic. It's all those novels you read.
Hey, it's not like I wanted you to fail. When you've been alive as long as me, you learn that anything can happen.
Okay. It all worked out in the end.
Your name was successfully forged, and it passed all my technical tests. But there's still one more step.
Stimmt, wir müssen jetzt auch irgendwie in Verbindung mit diesem Namen kommen, oder? Ich meine, der ist jetzt ja nicht so vom Himmel heruntergeschwebt wie beim ganzen Rest, also...
We need to make sure the name has accepted you, and will function normally in your possession.
Ja, das, was ich gerade gemeint habe.
An Outlander has never received an ancient name before. I wouldn't be surprised if something equally unprecedented happens when you connect to it.
So you're saying it's still too early to celebrate?
Ja.
Well, when it comes to something this important, we can't leave anything to chance. Let's run this final test.
Oh, don't worry, the process is simple. We can find a quiet place to test it out after dinner.
Alright.
Basically, I need to observe whether your soul can connect to the ley lines, and make sure there are no signs of rejection.
Last time, you essentially barged into the Night Kingdom. But now we must make sure that it will truly accept you.
Ja, das stimmt.
Just leave it to me. I'm a professional.
Klingt gut.
Oh, and you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back.
Ah, thanks a lot.
It wasn't destroyed?
If forging an ancient name consumed the memories used to create it, the first person to bear the name would never be remembered. The Pilgrim's Chronicle is still the most significant proof of your adventures in that land.
Thanks a lot.
No need to make a fuss. Let's go eat. I'm starving.
Come on, I'll take you to my favorite barbecue place.
Barbecue. See? I knew you couldn't resist.
Oh, well, I forgot to mention, the place has top-tier alcohol as well.
Na?
Well, what are we waiting for? Hop to it, people.
Das ist so eine Säuferin. Ah, ja. Ihr genießt zusammen das leckere Gericht. Für Sharon und Citralali scheint es die erste Mahlzeit des Tages zu nehmen, um Gottes Willen. Auch der Alkohol ist vorzüglich. Doch angesichts der bevorstehenden Prüfung bleibt Citralali zurückhaltend und nimmt eine Vorsicht daran. Das kann ich mir fast gar nicht vorstellen. Nach dem Essen macht sich Sharon auf, um ihre Werkstatt Werkzeuge zu holen, während du mit Citlali draußen auf sie wartest.
Is something on your mind, Sweet Lolly? You barely had anything to drink at dinner.
I didn't think anything could shake me at this age. But the closer we get to the final battle, the more worried I feel. You have an ancient name now, but the Ode of Resurrection only takes effect if you win. And the Pyro Archon's fate is pointing toward death.
Kein Schicksal ist in Stein gemeißelt. Wir werden zusammen den Sieg erringen.
I believe in you. And thank you. Your words mean a lot.
All right, I'm ready. Oh, is, something wrong?
Nope.
No, not at all. Sweet Lolly just ate too much.
Yes, that's right. So I should really walk it off. Come on, let's run the final test.
Oh mein Gott. Oh, das ist actually interessant, was da steht. Antike Name Vroni, der nach langem Hin und Her endlich geschmiedet werden konnte. Bedeutet so viel wie Hoffnung. Du bist der Erste, der ihn je tragen wird, und er wird all deine Abenteuer in Netland für die Ewigkeit festhalten. Nicht alles, was im Leben in sich trägt, kann weise sein, so wie auch nicht alle Erinnerungen und Gefühle ein Segen sind. Seine Existenz kann weder beschrieben noch mit dem gesunden menschlichen Verstand gedeutet werden. So wie wir nichts von den Orten wissen, an denen das Licht niemals scheint, ist es ebenso unmöglich zu wissen, ob da nicht unzählige Augenpaare in den Tiefen der Dunkelheit auf dich gerichtet sind. Er ist etwas Herablassendes, etwas, das sich gierig auf das Wissen und die Informationen stürzt, die das Land beherbergen. Selbst die Angst und die Verzweiflung, die die Menschen nie überwinden können, sie sind lediglich Emotionen, die der für dich nachahmt. Nachdem er alles über Netland verstanden hat. Genau hin, wie Shumukul brüllt. Ein Groll von vor tausenden Jahren. Der mächtige Krieger, der zu seiner Zeit unübertroffen war, wie er doch von den Gräbern seiner Kameraden bedauert, seine Waffe erhoben zu haben. Wäre der Krieg nicht gewonnen worden, er wäre kein Anführer gewesen, sondern nur ein brutaler und einsamer König. Sieh genau hin. Kochanias Tränen, es sind Tränen der Verzweiflung, die vor tausenden Jahren geweint wurden. Denn obwohl ihr Geist immer stark war, haben Kriege und Tod nie aufgehört, ihre Heimat zu bedrohen. Schließlich fiel sie vor den bitterkalten Särgen auf die Knie und fragte ihr Spiegelbild in den Regenpfützen. Wenn man es schon nicht ablehnen kann, warum es dann nicht einfach mit offenen Armen akzeptieren? Spüre mit jeder Faser Nietzsches Zorn, den Wahnsinn von vor tausenden Jahren. Sein ganzes Leben lang kämpfte er für Netland und vergoss heißes, brennendes Blut, das seine und das der anderen, doch erst als er den Thron bestieg, erfuhr er vom heiligen Feuer, die Wahrheit hinter dem Krieg. Nein, er war kein Held, der von allen bewundert wurde. Er war ein Narr, der gelegentlich im Dunkeln tappte. Oh Gott, wie lang ist das? Denn ihren wahren Herrn konnten die Menschen niemals bezwingen. Grübeln sollst du über die Worte des ersten Archons, die Lüge von vor 1000 Jahren, denn die endgültige Wahrheit verlangt nach der ewigen Paranoia. So hielt er die Zeit und den Tod mit seinen Händen und unterwarf die Zukunft Netlas einer unauslösbaren Pattsituation. Sich einer Nacht stellen, die da kommen mag, in der die Menschen die Lampe nicht mehr brennen lassen konnten. Es sei denn, sie wollen die großen Monster anlocken. Erinnere dich genau an Movikas Plan. Nein, tu's nicht. Er kann die Geschichte und die Erinnerung verzehren, jedoch nicht die persönliche Erfahrung. Dies ist die Bedeutung des Namens in deinem Besitz, das Licht, das der antike Name weitertragen möchte. Die Menschen ritzen die Wunder in Obsidian, welche die Nachfolger später Generation dann jedoch als Stärke betitelt. Wow. Very helpful. Das ist ein Text, du. Ich verstehe nur leider die Hälfte nicht. Vor allem die Namen sind mir komisch, aber vielleicht verstehen wir es eines Tages, was da steht. Well. Dann lass uns mal schauen, ob uns unser Name auch akzeptiert. Wenn nicht, wär blöd. erhöhen. Ah, bra, ich muss da runter.
Quit following me.
All set, Shilonen?
Yeah, just need to check one more thing, and yeah, okay, we're good.
All
Yes,
right,
sister.
I'll stand next to you and monitor your connection to the ley lines. It shouldn't take long, but you need to look out for one thing. This test relies on the same principles as the Spirit Speaker Stone. I heard about what happened when you used it last time.
Ja.
Oh yeah! Abyssal power kept surging out. If Chaska hadn't destroyed the stone, Vichama would have been consumed by the abyss!
That's exactly what I'm worried about. All this time, our final foe has continued to corrode the ley lines from the depths of the Night Kingdom. Your resistance to its power is remarkable, but you need to tell me if anything feels wrong. If either of us notices something off, the test ends. Got it?
Alles klar. Ich mache mir eher Sorgen die austretende Kraft des Abgrunds.
Don't worry, I'll use elemental power to take care of that.
Okay.
This isn't exactly a picnic in the park, but everyone knows you never leave trash behind. Shilonen, I'm ready to start. Paimon, give us a little more space.
Oh, okay.
Du bist gerade ein bisschen im Weg. Sorry, Süße.
Let's do this.
Whoa, that light is beautiful! It's exactly like when we used the Spirit Speaker Stone!
Your connection to the ley lines looks good. I can sense the Lord of the Night. Your soul is remarkable. Such a strong presence. Even on par with the Lord of the Night. Looks like the Lord of the Night has accepted this name and acknowledged you as its bearer. No surprise there, considering we only got this far because of her. Stable connection to the ley lines, no unexpected fluctuations, both good signs. How do you feel, Traveler?
Alles bestens.
Then it looks like your ancient name is good to go. That's great news.
Oh. Who's coming there?
Wait, look, something's coming!
No need to panic, Paimon. The damage to the ley lines has allowed these soul-like beings to leak out onto the surface. It's just because of the ritual. It makes it so that everyone can see them. I know they look like ghosts, but it shouldn't last long. Although, there shouldn't be this many.
Home. This way.
Shilonen, stop the test! We've already confirmed what we came here for.
Got it.
What's going on?
I see. It wasn't just escaped souls. The ritual attracted all the souls in the surrounding area.
Surrounding area?
The Night Kingdom is getting weaker by the day, especially in its capacity to accept souls. After death, many souls fail to return to the ley lines. Once a soul becomes lost, it can never return to the Night Kingdom. Lost souls can only wander listlessly, gradually fading from existence before disappearing entirely.
Please, take me back. I cannot disappear.
So the connection we established to the Night Kingdom, that's what drew them here?
Yes. The Traveler's soul is powerful, so the echoes coming back from the Night Kingdom were loud and strong. Some of these souls never made it to the ley lines. Others escaped from the Night Kingdom, and even more don't come from Natlan. Complicated doesn't even begin to describe it.
So, they've always been around? We just couldn't see them most of the time?
Können wir sie retten?
We can try. Returning souls to the ley lines usually requires a complex ritual. but we don't have time for that. And neither do they. That's exactly why my people turned to vessels like Auroron. He has a remarkable ability to perceive souls. Even after the failed ceremony, he made it his mission to travel around Natlan and return as many souls as possible. But most of the time, having the ability to perceive souls means watching them wither in agony. Completely powerless to stop it.
So you're saying there will always be those that we can't save?
Yep.
That's right. But saving some is still better than saving none at all. After all, souls that disappear can never be reborn. That has to be true loneliness. The knowledge that you've been abandoned by the world, even in death.
Wir müssen handeln.
Yeah, we should try to save whoever we can. Vichama, is that you?
Oh, I know you.
Vichama?
I didn't think we would meet again, especially like this. Using the Spirit Speaker Stone meant so much to me. Thank you, Seatlali. I finally have the chance to say that in person.
Enough of that. What happened to you?
Du hast die Schlacht nicht überlebt, huh?
Wait, you're from the Scions of the Canopy? During the battle, your tribe was...
It's okay. The battle finally gave me the chance to fulfill my dream. Back then, I missed my chance at the Night Warden Wars. I wasn't about to let that happen twice. I scouted the location and direction of the attacks, so I could tell Chief Wyna the safest way to evacuate. Those with grappling hooks escaped through the air. Everyone else banded together on the ground to break through the front. But people needed information, so I stayed behind until the very end.
Oh mein Gott, ja, ich erinnere mich.
Oh, you're a true hero.
Thank you, but that's not why I did it. I did it for the future of my tribe and the future of Natlan. The battle gave me back my sense of purpose, that's all I wanted. And anyway, I was supposed to see Malco again. I thought we would witness Natlan's rebirth together, but the Night Kingdom rejected me.
Even though you're a hero of Natlan? How could that happen?
I'm sorry. The Lord of the Night didn't do it on purpose, I can promise you that. The ley lines are in terrible shape. Even the Ode of Resurrection is no longer working like it should.
I know. She can't help it, right? I get it. It just feels like fate is mocking me. Even in death, I won't ever get to be with Malco again.
No, it hasn't been long since the battle. The door to the Night Kingdom should still be open to you. Give me some time. I'll think of something.
Is that even possible?
It doesn't matter. I have to try. A hero of Natlan deserves a better fate than this.
This feeling. Is this the Night Kingdom?
Looks like this method worked on you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. People don't always have the nicest things to say about you, but shows what they know.
That's a given. I hope you come back to us soon, Vichama.
If I may, what about the others? Can you save them too?
We're sorry.
Don't apologize. You're doing everything you can. This isn't anyone's fault. Let this land bear witness to my final wish for this world. From now on, may every soul in Natlan find haven and home.
I promise you, Vichama, I will not abandon the ley lines to their fate.
Lass es unsere Sorge sein.
Thank you. People like you are the true heroes. Goodbye.
Go back to Marco.
Let me go back. Please, my child is waiting for me.
I'm sorry. Too much time has passed. There's nothing I can do.
Nothing you can do? Oh, is this the punishment I deserve?
There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy...
Home? Here? Home? She's one of the souls that overflowed from the Night Kingdom. She can no longer go back there. Home. Home.
We're sorry. If there was anything we could do...
Home. Home.
She's at her limit. Just getting here has taken all her strength.
Let me go back. Let me go.
The Night Kingdom isn't responding. That means its doors are closed.
Why? I fought my entire life. I believed the Lord of the Night would.
I'm sorry. The ley lines are overwhelmed, and the Lord of the Night has no strength left.
Why? Me? Who am I? Does it even matter who I am?
Of course you matter! Wait!
He's gone.
Absolute helplessness. That's what he felt in his final moments. I could sense it. I'm sorry.
Save me!
Don't worry. I can help you. Just hold on.
The Night Kingdom. Thank you. Oh, you must be from the Masters of the Night Wind. Would you tell me your name, kind soul?
Seat Lolly.
Seat Lolly. What a beautiful name. Dazzling, just like the stars in the sky.
I can't disappear!
It hasn't been long since he died. I can still try to save him.
I can't. I can't.
Watch out, Sea Lolly! The abyss is corrupting him!
I'm not disappearing. You are.
I'm sorry. The Abyss has corrupted his soul from the inside. Even if we could send him back to the Night Kingdom, it would only make the situation worse.
I know. If we were just a little quicker, we could have stripped away its power. But it's too late. Let's go check on the others.
Not sorry.
Oh no! Saurian souls can be affected too?
Their souls are still intact. I should be able to help them.
Hold on! Is that?
Ayo? Ayo.
That's right. I recognize him, and the two souls next to him should be his grandparents. Kachina told me about what happened. Well, it all makes sense now. Io could barely sleep or eat because he sensed the presence of his grandparents.
That must be why he looks so happy right now. They're finally reunited.
Oh no! Breaking my heart.
When was the last time Io slept?
From what Kachina said, it's been a while. He hasn't been doing so hot lately. But now that he's seen his grandparents again, he looks completely at ease.
Kachina's taken me to meet Io before. He's always been such an energetic little Saurian. If he didn't want to sleep, even his parents couldn't make him. But whenever his grandparents started to sing to him, he would fall asleep in no time. I think it's a song from when Io's father was a baby, or even before then.
That's amazing! Io was so restless earlier and now he's completely calm! Io can finally get a good night's sleep. Still, it's not like this can go on forever.
No, their time is running out. I have to send them back to the Night Kingdom before it's too late.
Ich glaube, die wollen gar nicht zurück ins Night Kingdom. Ich will einfach bei ihrem kleinen Enkelkind bleiben.
What's wrong with them? They got super angry all of a sudden.
They don't want to go.
I know you don't want to leave Io, but you can't stay here. You're running out of time. If you don't go back to the Night Kingdom now, you'll disappear in a few days.
Ich denke, das ist für sie in Ordnung.
They've made their position clear. We want to stay by his side, no matter what.
Don't make me cry, really.
We should respect their decision.
I don't want to leave them to that fate. But if this is what they want, then I can't separate them.
What fate? You mean like the other lost souls?
Yes. They will gradually fade away, painfully and slowly, until nothing is left. But that is their choice. For the next few days, at least Io will get a good night's sleep.
Wir müssen den Flusselemente retten.
That's the only way to prevent more souls from suffering the same fate. Once all traces of abyssal power are removed from the Night Kingdom, the Pyro Archon will restore the ley lines. That's the final step of our plan.
So we're not just fighting for the living, but for the dead too.
Das bringt mich auf den Traum, den ich vom Captain hatte.
What dream?
Oh yeah! You said the captain had a bunch of these kinds of souls with him. Maybe they're looking for a home too. It's impossible for Conrians to enter the Night Kingdom, right? Although it wouldn't be the first time the captain tried to do the impossible.
Even in its fully functional state, the Night Kingdom can't accept foreign souls. It's completely isolated from the ley lines of other nations. In theory, that means Conrian souls shouldn't be drawn to the presence of the Night Kingdom. Something strange is going on.
One thing's for sure. It seems like the captain wants to help these souls.
Well, he usually keeps his cards close to his chest. If we want to know what he's up to, we just have to wait for him to act. Anyway, let's focus on the final battle. That's the most important thing right now.
Einverstanden und wir sollten Katrina von Neues Großeltern erzählen.
I will.
Thanks
Good
so
or
much.
bad, happy or cruel, we always have to face the truth. Reality doesn't change just because we choose not to face it.
I just wish I could have done more. So many souls, and I could barely help. I'm so sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. None of this was your fault.
I guess you're right. If we want to end this, we have to tackle the root of the problem. The ley lines.
It's just another reason why this battle is so important. Traveler, before you set off, remember to give your ancient name to the Pyro Archon. She will introduce it to our people and explain its meaning. And then, the rest is up to you.
Verstanden. Ich versuche mich an alles zu erinnern, was ich auf meiner Reise gelernt habe.
And don't forget, we're all cheering for you.
I know.
The day of the final battle is here. Time to go to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. You can do it, Traveler.
I'm sure I can. Sweet. Wieso es abzuschließen kann relativ viel Zeit benötigen werden. Es wird empfohlen, uns genügend Zeit zu nehmen. Das heißt, wenn wir das tun sollen, hole ich mir jetzt was zu trinken, bevor ich es später machen muss. I'll be back soon. Dann. Gehen wir mal in unsere letzte Schlacht.
The Pyro Archon is waiting for you inside.
The sacred flame is even brighter than usual.
Das ist Katina. Sweet. Muss Pamian. Ah, ich kann gerade nur zu Fuß gehen. Okay.
I don't think I'll ever forget this day.
Ich habe das nämlich gerade auch gleichzeitig angemacht, dass wir rein sind. I don't know, we could celebrate it like I don't know what.
On behalf of all who never lived to see this moment.
That's kind of you. Sidlali, Chaska, Shiloran.
Ah, Traveler, Paimon, you're here.
Marika, tut mir leid, dass du warten musstest.
Judging by the confident look on your face, I assume your ancient name is complete?
Yep.
Yep, it's good to go. Shilonan specifically reminded us to show it to you.
It's there and it's intact.
To Miney. Yes, that fits you perfectly.
Is that an ancient name?
I heard this is the first time we forged an ancient name for an Outlander. Seems like it was a success. What's engraved on it?
Looks like my people are just as curious about this name. Traveler, Paimon, join me over here. As you can see, I am holding the Traveler's ancient name. With this name, the Wyab entrust to her a monumental task, and this land binds us as kin. To Miney. That is her name. Like starlight amid the darkness, flames amid the cold, it means hope.
To Miney.
Hope. After all these endless years of fighting, we finally found it, haven't we?
Ever since the invasion of the Abyss and the decline of the ley lines, the Ode of Resurrection has protected us for thousands of years. For generations we have lived on this land, following in the footsteps of our forebears, taking their place on the front lines. We all carry that struggle with us, and now, thanks to your efforts, the end is in sight. We have a chance to defeat the Abyss once and for all. This glory is one we share. It belongs to all of Natlan!
For Natlan!
For Natlan! Our suffering will not soon be forgotten, but there will come a day when we can proudly declare to our progeny that this war is won! For our fallen heroes, our lifelong comrades, and all who forge the path ahead through trial and tribulation. For our homeland.
Mein Gott, reden halten kann sie. Ich krieg Gänsehaut. Halleluja.
We will claim victory! In Natlan, no one fights alone!
No one fights alone!
To battle! we're here. I'm sure you're familiar with the site of the Night Kingdom by now.
Ja. Da sind sie alle.
The corrosion here is relatively mild, so this is our last pit stop. Once we set off, we must destroy our final enemy as soon as possible. Otherwise, no amount of resistance to abyssal corrosion will save us from contamination.
Das Lyris. Oh mein Gott, wie süß. Aha. Alle anderen. Oh mein Gott, das ist so lovely.
So there's no turning back after this, huh?
Was machst du denn hier? Du siehst anders aus.
After you left, Paimon started to be able to see this place. It's a mystery to Paimon too.
And Lyris is also there.
The sacred flame is connecting us. The moment it sent us here, it made sure your consciousness could reach us. But still, you can go no further. The Abyss also has the power to corrupt the mind. So once we venture deeper, it must be alone. But, while we're still here, I believe some of your friends may wish to say a few words.
Wir haben nicht viel Zeit, oder?
True, but there's time enough to say goodbye. Come find me when you're ready to set off. I'll explain the next step of the plan.
So viele Leute, die irgendwie eine Rolle gespielt haben. Kann sogar zu Pokal.
You're about to set off, right? Your bravery is like an echo through the valley, calling on us to respond in kind. The children of Echoes offer you our blessing.
Everyone is waiting for you back at the stadium. We'll be cheering the whole time.
Eine Pelka! Mein Gott, she's also here! Ja, wahrscheinlich ist es dann, je nachdem, wie weit du da schon bist und was du alles gemacht hast, sind da dann auch verschiedene Leute von den Stammeschroniken dabei. Oh mein Gott, das ist cute.
The Abyss is powerful, but there's no reason to fear. We've defeated it before, and you can do it again. Oh, and I brought Nepika with me. She really wanted to see you.
Hello, Miss Traveler. Not too long ago, you and Shalonen saved me and helped me recover my real name. And now, you're going somewhere super dangerous in the name of everyone in Natlan. Yeah, she's amazing! Shalonen says a name is like a blessing, so I want to give you my blessing too. But, I don't know any fancy words, so just be safe and come visit us soon.
I will.
We can celebrate your birthday next time.
Natürlich.
Then it's a promise.
That's right, a promise to meet again in the future. Our tribe is always open to you. Whenever you choose to return, we'll welcome you back with a huge feast of barbecue and wine. I have no doubt that victory will be ours.
Me neither. Was haben wir da? Oh, Kinich, Ahau. Ryan. The Mountain King.
On behalf of the Signs of the Canopy, I offer you our blessing.
Der Name Wendefeuer lehrte uns, dass alles seinen Preis hat. In diesem Krieg haben wir Generationen von Blut und Tränen gesät. Nun ist an der Zeit, die Früchte dessen zu ernten. Wir alle zählen darauf, dass die Rache dein sein möge, einschließlich des Bergkönigs.